We're back to Mars. In 46 years, we have a time limit to get life on Mars. There's bacteria. There's water. What do you think, buddy? He says keep it up. Keep it up we shall. If we look at the atmosphere here in Mars now, there is a quarter of an atmosphere. It'll be able to warm up with any atmosphere at all. We are not permitted to touch the sliders here, so we have to do it all with stuff. We have spent our points. One of these pools we put a bacteria in, the other one, its own, I think. Things are moving along. There's what are these things now? So we have 2 biome generators. We only really needed 1, I guess, in retrospect. That's a CO2. That'll make heat. That's a nitrogen. That's a water vapor. That'll make heat as well. And these will produce oxygen. With enough time, this problem should solve itself. Now that we're out of points. Hope everyone's having a fabulous Wednesday. Salty dog. Cheers. I also have my dinner here. A drink. Skål. It's good water. While I have my pasta. You're not having a good Wednesday? And beverages are plenty. Got home a little late from work today. A bit of a late start here. And it does cost $500 smackers for one of these. Nice. Good. Belligerent is fun. There is bacteria. Okay, what's the supposed goal of this scenario? Terraform and colonize. Right, just biomass. This is SimEarth. This is a game where you are God. And you are helping a planet. Previous scenarios was Earth. Water world, then Earth. We got birds to become sentient. We got dinosaurs to form civilization. There is an extensive in-game encyclopedia. There's also a PC port of this that has a it has a 500-page manual. It's all about Earth science. It's 212 pages. Laden with jokes because they didn't think anyone would read this. Another Fire Emblem ROM hack. Yeah, let's pull it up. There we go. I have the manual here. 212 pages. And then they got jokes. Is this a random world, or did you plan it? Whoa! Sacred echoes. Echoes of Sacred Storm. Sacred stones. Still working on that Fire Emblem hack called Tearing Saga. Pretty much what it is. So when I get points, what am I gonna spend it on? We have water. What do we need? Alright, hey Gaia. No problem. Keep it up. But for life to grow... Water's what I have. There's a shitload of CO2 in the atmosphere. I need more nitrogen. So when I get 500, I'll put another nitrogen distiller down. Not enough bacteria here to make enough nitrogen. All the CO2 will eventually be eaten by the trees. And the nitrogen generator will put atmosphere into the air. And nitrogen is a very powerful part. It's most of our atmosphere. Ads happen. Oh, water I didn't create. Good. Water. I don't think I created this. Maybe I did? How much is it to throw down a bacteria? 50. I'll throw down a bacteria. Freezing over. Maybe I won't put down a bacteria. Oh, present. What is it? A gift from the gods. It is difficult to grow plants on Mars. I'll give you a little. I'll help you a little. Here's a seed of Gaia. The plants around this seed will never perish. Oh, cool. I've never seen this before. What? Tomcat System Company Incorporated. It gives a message. Alright, let's throw down a forest then. There we go. Thanks, Gaia. Trees, regular trees, could do better than winter trees. It is Mars. But with that nitrogen, CO2 is going down a little as the trees are made. Air pressure is going up, so that's good. Air pressure going up will warm up the planet. Eventually, one of these things will evolve, I'd imagine. That might be the goal of this scenario. I'm not sure what the goal is. We're just here on Mars, trying to bring biomass. But we have trees here, and they're surviving. There are all sorts of reports in this. There's civilization, there's... We read through the in-game wiki. There's sliders that you can't touch in this mode, but you could change like the tilt of the planet, the power of the sun. You could turn the sun up and burn everything. You could turn the sun off and make everything freeze. Bacteria is surviving. There is an unlimited mode where you get unlimited amount of power, omega points for your god points, and you could make storms, tidal waves, meteors, volcanoes. You could drop the N bomb. You can make fires, earthquakes, plague. Don't know why there's a option to just have God be racist, but you know, it's a well-documented thing that he is. Or she. Ladies can be deities too, why not? That's why Africa has all those plagues and diseases. Because God doesn't care about them, right? I don't remember that game. Plague where I destroyed the world. Alright, Guy is happy. Let's pull up the games we've played. There's a few of them. Playlists. Oxygen not included, may have had a plague. There you go. That's why Americans say God bless America. Because humans have been around for 200,000 years, and that's when he picked a side. Very confirmation biased. Genghis Khan. Probably a plague there. I don't even remember playing Darkest Dungeon. That was only 2 years ago. Planet Zoo. That was cute. That was a cute game. I streamed that a couple times. Controls were very wonky. Lufia 2 is a good one. Europa. I should play more, I've never heard of Played Incorporated. I am in scrubs. I just got home from work. Did not even change out of my clothes. Nice Spear program. They've made progress on that. I should play that at some point. More Paradox. Sacred Stone's Fire Emblem was 4 years ago. I took 5 sessions to beat it. I am very comfy. I wear pajamas every day at work. That fire indicates that there's too much oxygen in the atmosphere, but fire burns up the oxygen. It's a self-regulating problem. We need more, even more nitrogen. We need tons of nitrogen. What's this? What are you? A different bacteria. They're evolving. Bacteria with eyes. Let's throw down another nitrogen. Well, what's the air temp? What's the air pressure? 0.69. Nice. Yeah, I don't envy people who have to wear like suits to work or belts. I'm in pajamas. I'm very comfy at all times. Neat that you can recognize scrubs from just the upper port here. Some of this water's freezing. I don't like that. Thought I had fixed the temperature problem. Okay, let's look at the temperature. It is really cold there. Slightly less cold in the middle. I mean, this is Mars, so I don't imagine it's ever going to get hot. Would like to keep the water above freezing, if possible, on the equator. Bacteria evolving. Eventually they might become an amoeba. They can keep the frost off. Air pressure just tanked. So did oxygen. Why? I've managed to go 37 years without ever having to learn how to tie a tie. Working out for me so far. I have a tie I use for like fancy events. It's already tied. I just loosen it and tighten it as needed. It was tied for me 15, 20 years ago. I need more greenhouse gases in the air. There's no oxygen in the atmosphere, probably from that fire. I need more. The greenhouse gases in this game are water vapor and CO2. I'll throw down another. I have one water vapor, one CO2. CO2 is eaten by plants, so I have enough plants. I'll throw down another CO2 when I can afford it. My bacteria are dying because it's too cold. Too cold because all the greenhouse gases are getting eaten by the plants. I have a desire. I can't wait for, like, how old do you think a kid would have to be to enjoy medieval times? I'd imagine like 7, 8, 10. Still a ways off from bringing my boy there. He is 2. All the carbon in the atmosphere is being eaten by all the plants. What do you think, Gaia? What should I do? Yeah, it's too cold. Yeah, I got it. How? That was the plan. SimEarth. Welcome, Siegfried. Yeah, Gaia says it's too cold. Things are freezing and life forms are dying. Yeah, I know. You telling me to place something doesn't help. I don't have the points. I already have it queued up. Dances with wolves? Well, that's fixing the oxygen problem. I don't know what went so wrong here on this planet. Why are we freezing over? The plant, probably because too many plants. When I can afford it, I'll put down some CO2. I did put a second nitrogen down. Hang in there, bacteria. The only movie my boy will sit through right now is Cars. And it's not really a kid's movie. There's a whole lot of not kids stuff going on. It's just kind of... maybe it sets up the rest of the Cars-averse, but I don't see it as a kid's movie. There's so much talking and not happening. I can't imagine a kid being entertained, but he likes cars. And then you got into better tactics games, like Fire Emblem, and anything that isn't bad Final Fantasy Tactics. Have you played Tactics Ogre? Superior. You will sit through an episode or two of Bluey or Bubble Guppies. I don't understand why he likes Bubble Guppies, but I've been forcing Bluey upon him since he was a baby. I've tried Octonauts. Didn't get it yet. Almost there. Put it right here. CO2. Get more CO2 in the atmosphere. Warm things up a bit. Oxygen does cool the atmosphere? He likes Bubble Puppy. During the intro of Bubble Guppies, when they're all introducing themselves, he will also introduce himself. They're like, I'm this, and I'm that, and he'll go, I'm Caleb. But he points at me, so I have to go, I'm Dada. It's important that I play along. It's the idea that counts. I've never actually managed to watch any of these shows because he can't sit through the whole thing. So we're constantly like changing it to something else or playing. We're working on right now just coloring. Hey, Misty. I pulled you up on Discord and didn't actually I didn't start typing. It's there. The one bacteria hanging on for dear life. There is, there's nitrogen, there's no dust, there's no CO2. All the CO2 is being instantly eaten by all of the plants. All of Mars is now trees. This is Arborea. Welcome to my Arboretum of Mars. Alright, so things to change. 1 biome. 2, if we don't get it this attempt, it'll be 1 biome maker. 2 CO2s, 1 water vapor. I gotta get to... Oh no, Salty's dead. So, ready for bed. Good luck, sir. And Godspeed. Yeah. Oh no! Was that one of my generators that just burned? Maybe? Bacteria's still alive. What do you think, Gaia? Yeah, you're still too cold. I did the N2. I did the CO2. I have a water vapor. I don't have enough points. I'm gonna have to wait. God only has so much energy at a time. The 2 biomes were not able to keep up. They're spitting out trees faster than we could feed them. Every time it spits out CO2, it instantly converts it to oxygen, which cools down the planet. Bacteria, no. This is as far as I've ever been in this game. Never even made it to Mars to fail. A lot of oxygen being burned out. You don't have to worry about fires. It's a self-regulating problem. Too much oxygen, everything burns up. Do I put down a water vapor or more CO2? Water vapor is a greenhouse gas in this. We have no CO2. We're putting more CO2 down. We need just a wall of carbon dioxide generators. Lost control of this. Ever since Gaia gave us that seed, which started sprouting plants. I think Gaia did us in. Gaia did us dirty by encouraging the plants to grow so fast. It was a trap. A trap present. Definitely more CO2. I'll put that right here. Not right there. Okay, how about right here? It was a bad omen. I was gonna put it there, and then it burst to flames. Just gonna hold off on that. See if this manages to put any carbon into the atmosphere. In half an hour, everything has gone downhill on this planet. Let's see what the manual has to say. Alright, manual. Search Mars. For this scenario. This is a scenario. Alright. For this scenario, you are a citizen in a nanotech level society. Your home planet is overcrowded and the population is increasing. You show up for work and find a memo from the boss that informs you you've been put in charge of a new project. The promotion involves a small raise, but you'll have to move to Mars. Your new job is to turn Mars into a planet capable of supporting human life. If you fail to complete this project within 500 years, you'll be fired. The problem: no water, no atmospheric pressure, no oxygen, no plants, no animals, nothing but rock. The average temperature is negative 53 degrees Celsius. Your mission: terraform Mars and make it a place fit for civilization, for human occupation, and colonize the planet. All sliders have been disabled. To make this a challenge, you'll need the terraformers available to the Place Life tool. Gaian regulation has been disabled. No life will spontaneously generate. The report window will give you special feedback on your terraforming progress. I see nothing special. I want to put down another bacteria, but the water's too cold. It is just frozen all down the line. There's no air down there to be frozen. 0.6. Still no carbon. Now, we didn't get any of that backstory of this being our job. We were just told by Gaia to do it. So complaining that it's too cold? More about Mars. Mars definitely had plate tectonics, volcanoes, and mountains in the past, but being smaller than the Earth, it cooled more rapidly and is now geologically dead. The Martian atmosphere is so thin, it would be impossible for humans to survive in it. As the planetesimals got further from the sun and therefore colder, lighter materials such as silicon and oxygen condensed and formed the rocky silicate planets, Venus, Mars, Earth. Biggest and farthest away, planetesimals, which eventually became the giant planets Jupiter and Saturn, were able to retain the very light compounds such as hydrogen, methane, and ammonia. Psychic type. Searching for Mars also gives me information about marsupials. Almost able to throw down more CO2. Straight up can't compete with the planet being covered in trees. 2 biome generators were the wrong move. As the trees die off from having no carbon to eat. If only we had humans here to produce carbon. Let's give this a few years, and like 20 years, see how this helps. See if there's any more information out there about Mars. No information here. Apparently, I have a time limit of 200 years, so we've already lost. Got spots of warmth. Mostly just cold. $200 means we wouldn't have time to actually have anything evolve. So I would have to place a civilization. So this is a mandatory thing to do. I mean, things can't survive right now. There's a temperature, there's air pressure. There's no oxygen now. Well, that was probably just a fire. We'll let it, we'll find out what happens if we lose. And then we'll jump back in. But better. Knowing that there's a gift of trees, I think I won't place a biome generator. I think I'll just throw down the terraformers that make heat. It's a comprehensive playthrough. We get to see what happens if we reach the time limit. Well, when we reach the time limit. Live! Live, my friends! There! A human! A Stone Age human on Mars with no oxygen, no carbon, and the freezing cold. What do you think, Gaia? Did we do it? There needs to be a whole bunch of them for this to... Who did you fight with? You destroyed the Gaia seed! Oh no! Yep. No, that looks like a human. The only thing keeping you alive. The fierce first human becomes sentient and decides it's going to destroy it and itself. War against yourself. Just Fight Club your way to extinction. Yep. Makes complete sense. Now, how does the game handle a fail state? Uh-huh. If they want to make it really dramatic, they could have had it count down from 200. I'm sorry, you could not solve this planet's problem. Please try again. Mars. Alright, time to dive in. Let's do this a little better now. I need a lot of these. Just give me heat. Where's that present? If we don't have to do water, then let's not. If we just need to throw down a human, once this place is warm enough and it has an atmosphere. I might need a nitrogen too. Making that. Nitrogen is really good for getting atmosphere up. So it says. Where is it? Somewhere on this planet. There's a present. We won't put the human anywhere near it this time, so they can't destroy the Garden of Eden. They just leave this one apple alone. They just couldn't listen. Problem is, time doesn't flow when you're scrolling. Which is polite. Maybe it doesn't spawn for a few years. Oh, let's get some heating going. Planet is hot. We'll get there. Do you not give me the gift until you wake up? I made water by throwing down an ice meteor. I never remember if brown is shallow or brown is tall. If it's brown, smash it down? Wrong. Waste of 500 points. Well, that would put some water vapor in the air. Heat things up a little bit. We're just looking at a rock slowly warm up. Yeah, we have a warm spot. We have a not frozen spot along the equator. Those will do work. Sure would like some trees to grow. Where's that gift? Playing Where's Waldo? Maybe I have to wake up Gaia by throwing down a bacteria? One thing I didn't touch last time. There was no need to. Humans, please don't fight. When we get there, can't we all just get along? We have a warm strip. $500 for one of those. Well, if we can't find the tree maker, the free tree maker, then I'll have to throw down my own tree maker. And then once we get any trees going, then we can attempt humans again. Humans can then burn trees and make more CO2. Waiting for 500 years to go by. 500 points to accumulate. Oh well. I'm gonna refill my water then. No wonder God flooded the planet, started over. Just waiting around for things. Exciting. Watching grass grow. Still don't see that present. How's the temperature doing? Yellow. Beautiful thing. How's the atmosphere? Nice. 1/3 Earth. Lots of things that heat up the atmosphere. So the first, this 500 goes to a biome generator. That one will be enough. Second one will go towards civilization. Put them very far away from each other as I place more of them. So they don't, kill themselves. Just looking for biomass and civilization. Maybe they don't need water? Rise! Rise! Hello? There you go. Warm enough for actual forests. I guess I really do need... I'll throw down bacteria in the trees. If the gift is from Gaia, then Gaia needs to be awake to give it to me, huh? Alright, I'll throw down 50. The cheapest. 400 for that. Nope. 100 for amoeba. Bacteria. Good morning, Gaia. The birth of life. Yes, in the ocean. Absolutely have it in the ocean. And it's dead. Was that enough for the gift to be thrown down? Alright, Gaia is very excited for the birth of that bacteria. Yeah, you maneuvered your way over to a bacteria. And wait a minute. There's no ocean. Yeah, well, color blindness really messes me up on throwing down meteors. And they're 500 apiece. Give me my gift, Gaia. Now Gaia's on it. Well, we know now that these things are very potent. They will just keep going. Thing spreads like bamboo. I just realized I got up to fill my water and didn't come back with it. Well, we have to wait for anyway. It's not giving me anything free this time. Trees need to grow. Hey, now these are trees. Now we have a gift. It's year 50. A gift. Give it to me. There we go. It'll help. It's a tiny biome generator. Nothing wrong with it. Grab my beverage this time. Having a little bit of juice. That one biome generator is intense. Wow. I am the generator. We need more CO2 than 3 and 3? Do we do more carbon? Or do we go throw down the human? We don't put the human anywhere near this stuff. Human up here. It's not freezing in the forest. First attempt. Human on Mars. Immediately died to plague. What sickness did you get here on Mars? There's no bacteria. How did you die of plague? Immediately. Alright. 0 for 2 on humans here. That's not the graph. I wanted the slider for civilization. Medicine, top notch. Food, okay. Don't fight. Don't care if you evolve, really. Don't really care for art. Be able to eat. And don't die. The plague. And in 500 points, we'll try again. Guy is satisfied. Right, there's more warmth down here this time. Maybe down here is where we'll put the human. In a few points. So far, we had the ice meteor that was wasted, and the civilization that immediately died to plague. So how's your Wednesday going, Misty? There's a corpse of a human on Mars. That's some biomass, right? Alright, this time around, atmosphere is... oxygen is climbing. What do you think, buddy? So right here. Far enough away. This is the SimEarth experience. Alright. Human number 2. Humans walking towards the CO2 generator. Beyond the CO2. Surrounding the CO2, inspecting the CO2 generator. What is this thing? Alright, puts down civilization right there. No complaints so far. We could think of this less as creating life on Mars and us terraforming it, and then spending the 500 points to bring people over from Earth. Giving them stone tools and saying, get to it. It costs a lot to go higher than stone. Alright, Alright, the human walked towards the thing that creates life and then vanished. Sacrifice yourself in front of the actual god of this planet, okay. Understandable. Then what? Come on, make more humans. Alright, next human appeared. Not history. I want report. Biomass is up to almost 10,000. Don't know what it's supposed to be at, but yeah, let them burn things. I'll put more CO2 into the air. And gone. What is bothering you? Can you tell me, Gaia, what's up with these humans? You will not tell me. The air pressure is 1. 1 is Earth, so air pressure is good. The increasing amount of oxygen is going to be a problem. I plan to put down another CO2. They should plan to put down another N2. Like no nitrogen in the atmosphere. We gotta keep up with the expanding trees. Oh, another human. Good. That one survived? Third human. Fourth human. Third human. To die is human. We're doing better than last time. That is an important benchmark. Keep in mind. Humans are surviving. Well, now that I can afford it, and things are going okay. No, I need to keep up with the carbon. Allow the humans to multiply. We have 200 years. We're over the halfway point. And we're not quite over the halfway point for this either, though. Well, hopefully this will expand, like, have some sort of like a quadratic curve to it, exponential growth. More humans means more humans means more humans. Bio machine will never stop unless they destroy it. this one has decided to take up next to the Tree of Life. Humans are adaptive. So many humans. Yeah, we might be okay, actually. Population is 82. I don't know what population they want from. Maybe they should upgrade. This is a rock of... There's a lot of iron in the rock here. Go and grab a chunk of that out, instead of using just... immediately. They were just waiting for it. Oh, the one next to the Tree of Life. Okay, yeah. Yeah, more technology means faster expansion, I would imagine. We need to keep morals way up there. Drop medicine. Plague is more dangerous than war. War will destroy my stuff. The terraformers that we from Earth have dropped on here. Maybe I should have put this stuff along like the poles. And we do it in time. To be expected, I did drop medicine. Accept some plague in return for not fighting wars. Some plague. Stop it. Look at this brave guy, just sitting out, not even in the trees. Hanging out on the rock. Exploring out into the rock. I was very close to all my stuff, you guys. Morals are all the way up. I guess I'll drop everything else. I'll drop tech a bit. Most important thing, stop fighting. Number one thing, can't we all just get along? You blow up one of my tools and everyone here will perish. How is the... We need... There's a lot of water vapor in the air. We need more carbon. No, we need to get along. Yeah, should have put the tools along the poles and put the biome in the center. Good, need to throw down another CO2 generator. Keep up with the growing biomass. Plague does not kill the Tree of Life, but fighting would. I don't know how they got horses up here on Mars. I put down a singular human. Now we have a lot of humans and horses. Iron Age. Someone here has discovered iron. Which of you guys did it? Who did it? You. Iron Man. These were probably related. Guys. The Iron Age is spreading. I have put so much into stopping you guys from fighting. You get more points the higher civilization is. I'm getting 4 every tick now. Helpful. The more civilization there is, the more peppy Gob gets. The more they could intervene. I do like that every time war breaks out, everyone in the affected zone is gone. There are no winners in war. Alright, with 50 years to go, we're gonna hit the biomass marker. Are we going to hit the population marker? Yes. 50 years to go. They're not having a problem replicating, duplicating. They can't do anything on rock. They need more trees to play with. They're gonna start fighting over the trees that are left. And might want to throw down another biome factory. Like over yonder. How much is a tree? 50. That's not helping our population growth. What do you think, Gaia? No problem. Yeah, Gaia's not tuned, with the exception of the gift, Gaia's not tuned to, the scenario. That tree I placed already died. Random fire on the rocks. Don't worry about it. Well, there's plenty of trees over here. Humans. Come over here. It's so expensive. I could throw down a caveman over here in a bit. You guys just need to extend your tendril out and explore. The whole new world right over there. Just go get it. Cross that bridge. Cross the Bering Strait of Mars. Do it. Explore. Be the Columbus of your time. Oh no, because Columbus had discovered a place where people already lived. Be the Phoenician of your time. Oh, you're dead. Understandable. Many years traveling over rocks. There's still areas to populate nearby. Because this is assuming that... Yeah, what do you think? Oxygen's not out of control. The carbon's doing fine. I think we caveman. You now live. Your soul. This is yours. Populate this whole Western Front. Purple man with red mullet and a red butt. Good, he laid down roots. If I can't, maybe in the industrial age, people will start having tons of kids because they'll have the food to do it. Cheaper by the dozen, right? Industrial age. Nothing heats up the planet like the industrial age. Look at you! You're having kids fast, man. They're learning. Efficiency, so I want to keep top and third. Wait, what was that? I missed the top part. What were the numbers? 2200 biomass, 500 population. According to the manual here, it wants me to do 25 and 1,000. We're halfway to our population goal. Where is the industrial fella? We're doing all this without water, too. Very resilient humans. We have trucks. Trucks on Mars. No, your family. Don't fight. There's plenty of room to go around. We have 35 years to reach the goal. That is not helping. The Iron Age era is a sword. We spent an hour doing nothing. And now... the stress of how can I help them? Atmosphere is fine. Clearly not too cold. They're multiplying just fine. Guys, there's no problem. Gaia, always on top of things. Oh, wait, maybe the industrial people died. And they just got back to it. The industrial people were up here. No, you're still there. All the horses attacked the trucks. I'm sure is what happened. The fossil fuels of there only having been... I guess the time scale could make sense if you were talking in thousands? Millions? They went out. They went and took it outside. Good. You want to fight? Take it outside. Into the dead zone where Goku and Superman fight. I fell running up the stairs at work today. Hit my face on a step. And a big old bump on the side of my head. One more lump to add to my face. To be fair, I felt going up the stairs. There's a special talent in that. Someone was using the restroom in the downstairs. So I was running upstairs to get to the restroom upstairs. And I slipped. Going down the stairs tripping going down the stairs could seriously hurt someone. I'm gonna throw down a biomater right. Where are you humans hanging out in the rocks? Right here. You got 20 years, make a lot of grass for them to colonize. Alright, humans, get boning. 25 years left. We're gonna chill out on technology. Industrial age should be sufficient. Keep the morals up. The most impressive thing. You actually don't need water for this. Beep, beep. See, the pollution is adding more carbon to the atmosphere. You'd imagine, right? And the carbon is acting as a greenhouse gas, which is warming up the planet. Creating more of the vital things that our plants need to survive. It's brilliant. All according to plan. Stop fighting. How are my stone boys doing? Doing good. Lots of stony boys over here. So many cities. That it? You guys fighting on the Tree of Life? Tree of Life is dead. Stupid humans. I changed the morals to be... I changed their focus to be mostly morals and almost nothing else. You know what would probably help with the, yeah. Lots of food, lots of morals. This way all you do is fucking eat. Have a good time here. Let's have a good time on Mars. We got 20 years to make a lot of humans. That's an STD, that's fine. We'll accept that. Make love, not war, guys. Love, not war. Maybe they're into that. Kinky stuff going on here. Oh, you've almost made it to the Stone People's land. Dang, these Stone Boys are really working. This was a well worth 500 smackers right here. Very crowded over here. But I couldn't afford to do more than one biome. Puts out trees so fast. Are we gonna make it? We got 20 years. We need 5,000 more biomass. We hit the population goal. Actually just need more trees. Well, I'm losing out on the free trees from the Tree of Life that they destroyed. It's a lot of fighting. Guys, come on. Damn Martians. So many trucks. They're probably fighting over fuel. Yeah, that's probably what's going on. They're fighting over fuel that doesn't exist. You have to dial back on this. Fossil fuels made of dead biomass on a planet that hasn't had any... All the biomass and fuel you're using is the corpses of the other Martians that have died here. There hasn't been anything here to decay. Take the corpse, toss it into the truck. If I tell them to use less fossil fuels, maybe they'll fight less. Just don't kill enough of you that there's less than 1,000. Hey, you guys are fine. We just need more. We need more trees. You're doing the best you can. We'll have points soon enough. Throw down another one of these. Like, over here in this corner. Yo, look at this guy! What a champion! The most curious caveman. Whoa! Look out, caveman! What an explorer. There. Now, we'll colonize this in your name. What is your name? Trog? Alright, Trog. Make some trees for you to live, man. Trog, don't go. Right, go home, tell your friends. You found paradise. An untouched land. All the Trogs. Oh no! Oh wow. Good job, guys. Alright, everything. Yes! Once there were only rocks on this planet. Now you are ready for the next planet. Congratulations, you won. Congratulations, you won. Congratulations, you won. Did this imply... The mode 7 as the Earth gets sucked down. This implies that we are not a god. We're in a spaceship. I'm just some guy. Venus. Technology timescale. The temperature on Venus is 470 degrees Celsius. This is a very hot planet. You must lower the temperature and bring the total number of biomass to 25,000 and the sentient population to 1,000. You have only 500 years to accomplish this. Alright. So it is hot as balls on Venus. What's the atmosphere like here? Nitrogen, very heavy. But we only have one tool that lowers the temperature. So, oxygen. Eight of these. It's even 8. What do you think, Gaia? And now, we wait for it to work. It's very hot. It's very hot. I've never heard this music before. It's supposed to be just for Venus. Yep, a gift. What we got? Treasure box. Oasis. The atmosphere of Venus is too harsh for living things. This world surely needs an oasis. This tool has the same effect as an oasis. What is an oasis? Yeah, what does it do? Tomcat System Incorporated Ltd. I'm gonna look this up. Tomcat System Incorporated Ltd. Guess it should also specify SimEarth, huh? It's the developer of the game who developed this game. Alright, so let's go throw down a biome here. Make some hot trees for now. And I'll throw another oxygenator down. I wonder if the oasis means I can do this. No, that's not what it means. That does not mean trees can survive here. Oh, it makes it a lot cooler. It's just a pocket of cool air here now. Surrounded by the 400-degree Celsius air. Alright, what's the point of the oasis then? The other one just made trees. What if I would just grass? What if I just put grass down? You know, what actually would probably kill the tree is not the temperature. It's probably the atmosphere. It's like, there's a ton of dust in the atmosphere. It's very heavy. I don't know. Probably what killed the tree. And the grass. Maybe. But we accomplished Mars. Took 2 attempts. So we beat Mars. I've never done that. I've never even reached Mars. So next time, we attempt to conquer Venus. So, next time. Have a good one, y'all. Music's pretty banging. Go ahead, drop a save here.